I used to overthink like crazy in the past. This would make me stressed. This would make me anxious. And then I would do things to try to temporarily relieve that anxiety, like play video games. I played so much fucking video games. Scroll on social media, which actually makes your anxiety worse. Watch Netflix. And I'm just going to jump straight into today's video. This is how I stopped overthinking, and I still overthink. But here's some tips on how you can reduce your overthinking. Tip number one, stay off of social media. When you're on social media, you instantly start comparing yourself to other people. You instantly worry about what you're doing worse than other people, less attractive than them, you're making less money, you don't have as good of shit as they do. And you constantly just have this thought in your head of, I'm not good enough, I'm not as good as these people. And when you're addicted to social media, when you're addicted to that hit of dopamine that temporarily relieves your anxiety, but makes it worse and worse over time, then you're going to keep going back to social media, keep getting that hit of dopamine, and you don't even realize what this is doing to you. This is making your mental health a lot worse. This is making your anxiety a lot worse. And then you want to keep going on these apps. And then even if it's not comparing yourself to other people, maybe it's learning about news or celebrity news, or just the more you go online, in my opinion, the more you go online, the more you go on social media, the more things you have to think about, the more problems that you think about, the more shit you stress about, the more shit you worry about, the more shit that you just waste your mental bandwidth on, because we only have a certain amount of bandwidth, like our computers can only run a certain amount of programs at a certain time. And then just like a computer program, when we get a piece of news, when a problem comes into our life, when we have to think about something, that takes up mental bandwidth, just like computer bandwidth. And then eventually we're fucking stuck overthinking about random shit that has nothing to do with our everyday life, nothing to do with our life in general. And it's just a waste of time. And social media will help remove a lot of these things from your life. Trust me, you aren't missing out on shit. You're not going to be unpopular because you're not on social media. If someone wants to talk to you, they'll text you. You don't need Snapchat. You don't need to fucking send a selfie back and forth, and not ever say a word. Just fucking text people if you genuinely want to talk to them, or call them. That's even better. FaceTime them. Go see them in person. Even fucking better. The next thing that I want to talk about is meditation and presence in general. Having presence takes an insane amount of practice, an insane amount of awareness, being aware of what's going on in front of you, your five senses. Meditation is being aware of the five senses, grounding yourself in the present moments, observing your thoughts without judging them. I like to tell myself these thoughts aren't good or bad. They're simply thoughts. They come and they go. So the thought that I was just thinking a second ago is already fucking gone. So all I really have is this present moment. The past is gone. The future doesn't even exist yet, so there's no point in trying to predict it. All I have is this moment. And then when you plant yourself in the present moment, when you observe your thoughts, when you're aware of what's going on in front of you, then you don't waste your mental bandwidth on bullshit. Like I said before, you don't overthink, you don't stress. All you have is this moment. And when you get into the habit of being present, then your stresses disappear, your worries disappear, your subconscious mind takes over, and you just flow with whatever you're doing in life. It's kind of amazing that people don't meditate and people don't take advantage of this sort of fucking life hack. Like, subconsciously, we brush our teeth with the same hand every day. Subconsciously, we eat food with the same fucking hand every day. We make a cup of coffee every morning, maybe. We do the same shit every day. We sit the same way. We slouch the same way. We sleep either on our back or on our stomach, probably the same fucking way every night. Subconsciously, like 95% of our day, we're literally on autopilot with our subconscious habits and beliefs. So literally, subconsciously, you're just acting. You don't even know what the fuck's going on. You're just literally on autopilot. And if you can just be present and not stress and overthink and bring those negative emotions back from whatever you're stressing and thinking about, then you can plant yourself in the present moment. You can worry about the shit that you need to. You can act subconsciously. You'll get in the flow of things. Things just work out a lot better. But like I said before, this takes a lot of awareness of the present moment, a lot of practice of meditation, especially. And it takes a lot of time to build this into a habit. I'm not even close to being where I want to be. I still overthink all the fucking time. But now that I know how to meditate, now I'm able to kind of catch myself overthinking, plant myself back in the present moment, relieve my stress, relieve my anxiety, and get the work done that I need to do. And it just makes it so much easier when you're not stressed, overthinking, worried about bullshit, and you're just acting subconsciously and flowing. My third and final tip for you to stop overthinking is to look forward to something in the future. Have goals, have ambitions, believe in yourself. I know this sounds cliche as fuck, but if you're excited for your future, like I'm excited as fuck for where this YouTube channel is going. I know that this is going to be a fucking booming ass YouTube channel someday. I'm going to be able to help a lot of fucking people, and that makes me happy as fuck. And all I'm doing is worrying about this present moment, focusing on this present moment, but I'm excited for what's going to happen in the future, and I'm optimistic about what's going to happen in the future. And this leads me to enjoy this moment as much as I will when the good stuff comes, you know? I'm grateful for this moment. I'm only worried about this moment, and I'm not stressed about what's going to happen because I already know what the fuck's going to happen. I'm excited for the future. I have goals and ambitions, and I fucking believe in myself. So no matter how many times I fail, no matter how many times I may mess up, I may make a shitty video, I may fucking voice crack in my video like I just did, it doesn't fucking matter. I won't give up. I'll keep making these videos, keep pumping out the content, keep helping people, keep helping as many people as I possibly can. But you guys need to have these kinds of goals, these kinds of ambitions in your life as well. And then when you're able to believe in yourself, then you have something to look forward to. You're not simply looking forward to shit that you're stressed about. You're not looking forward to your test that you're stressed about. Maybe you're looking forward to your graduation that's coming up that you know you're going to fucking nail. You're obviously going to graduate. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing your best. Keep doing your best work. Don't stress about that test. Don't stress about whatever the fuck you're stressing about in the future. Don't worry about whatever the fuck happened in the past. Just make some goals. Find out how to believe in yourself. I have a lot of videos on that. Just reprogram your subconscious mind to believe in yourself. Visualizations, affirmations, doesn't matter. Just make sure you emotionalize that and feel like you are already that person. Like you already feel like you've achieved your goals. Like every fucking day I visualize as if I'm helping thousands of people. I'm helping tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people. I'm writing books. I'm saying speeches. I'm fucking obviously still making these videos. I don't think I'll ever stop because these videos are literally fun as fuck to make. But I see bigger things in my future, and when I visualize myself and emotionalize it and step into the shoes of my future self, then I just have that optimism for where I'm going in life. I have that positive emotion that comes with that. And if you can kind of take that emotion with you throughout the day and always be looking forward towards that future, always be fucking hyped for that future, then you won't be overthinking about the past, overthinking about little bullshit that you'll forget about the next day. You won't be overthinking about the future. Nothing's going to be a worry because you know that in the end, it's all going to work out. And although this may sound like you're being a little fucking kid, being a little imaginative fuck, and you're like I don't know, like a lot of people when they're kids, you know, you tell kids, what do you want to be when you're older? Oh, I want to be an astronaut. I want to do this. I want to do that. And they're like, yeah, you could fucking do that, Billy. You literally fucking can. If someone else has done something in this life, you can too. So shut down your limiting beliefs. Whatever the fuck is telling you you can't do this shit, tell yourself you can. You need to be intentional with this. You need to reprogram your mind. This takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. You'll get there. 3 tips: stay off social media, be present, meditate, and look forward to something in the future, and believe in yourself.